There are many complex characters in anime. A very underrated example would have to be Chizuru Yoshida from Strange Love. Chizuru is considered to be the most beautiful girl of town, even with a model career. She's also a gifted athlete, student, and is very popular with her classmates. Receiving affection from all the men, she's able to have a very active sex life. However, not even she is immune to being a cuck queen. She is upset but still goes back to him because she convinces herself she's not able to feel love. That is until she meets the neighbor of her boyfriend, Azumi Yamada, an adorable fucking dork. Yamada is in her class and Yoshida realizes that she's head over heels in love with her. A love that even confuses herself since she scoffed at the idea of Yamada being her friend. And the idea of her falling in love with another girl freaks her out. She's not even a conventional lesbian, as she has no attraction to her other female classmates.
Disgusting.
Yoshida constantly thinks about Yamada, thinking about her clumsy nature and how it's cute. She even gets an orgasm in class thinking about her.
Yoshida, no sex sounds in class, if you don't mind, alright? We'd all prefer if you fantasize about your lover at home, okay?
Lover? Lover? Lover?
Yamada confronts Yoshida in a friendly manner, but Yoshida, being frightened of her newfound love, makes a scene, yells at her, and runs away. When Yoshida is having sex with her boyfriend, she gets off thinking about Yamada. Later, she eavesdrops a conversation Yamada and her mom are having and how Yamada doesn't like Yoshida. Yamada mentioning her name is enough for the tall redhead to accept her love of her.
I'm gonna ask her out.
Do us a favor, invent yourself some underpants.
But why does Yoshida love Yamada? Could it be that Yoshida is drawn to Yamada's innocent nature, since she might be the only thing that can stop her desire to see men degrade themselves for her? Or maybe it could be Yamada's voice.
I was so surprised to find out that we were in the same class. So what's your first name?
Yep, that's the same voice actress who did Misato from the old Evangelion dub.
You mean it reacted without any kind of interface?
Her voice fits perfectly for this meek, awkward character. The next day, Yamada ignores Yoshida's greeting and refuses to walk with her. The sad Yoshida notices Yamada riding the same subway. Yamada, being a fuck-up, can't even ride the subway in a proper manner since she is getting squished. Yoshida tries to help, but she gets groped. Yamada helps Yoshida escape, and they both walk to school together as friends. Really good friends, since Yoshida really likes Yamada, to the point where Yamada thinks Yoshida is a weirdo. Anyway, Yoshida's boyfriend notices a personality change and grows fond of her being nicer. Yoshida admits that she's not in love with him, and that she's in love with Azumi Yamada. He is pissed off that he got cucked by a chick and plans a scheme. His plan is that he will seduce the nerdy brunette to crush Yoshida's heart, and he'll start out by showing her some music. Yoshida has to make sure Yamada is safe, so she Tony Hawk downhill jams her ass all throughout town.
You fucking bitch!
Stop McWhining!
Like Fortnite! We 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 like Fortnite! Fuck you, whore! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite!
Only to realize that Yamada didn't even consider the Rockstar's plan was going to screw her. Yamada thought he wanted to make a jam session and it makes him cry because he doesn't know how to talk to girls. Stop McWhining, cock. Yoshida is relieved that Yamada didn't get dicked and cries of joy. Yamada is confused but starts crying because she is touched by Yoshida's concern, even if she has no idea what's happening.
Stop McWhining! Stop it! Right this second!
And what lies in the future for the friendship of Yamada and Yoshida of the Strange Love anime? There was only 2 OVAs. But there's a manga with 83 chapters, so let's turn this ACA to an MCA. Strange Love the manga. There's even more crazy stalker Yoshida moments, like when Yoshida and Yamada have a sleepover. But a new character is introduced in the manga, Ryuichi Kobayashi. I kind of self-inserted into this character. It's just, he reminds me of myself in high school. The guy who just awkwardly wandered alone. He also has an interest in movies and wants to be a filmmaker, which made me remember how I was a big movie buff and I wanted to be a director. Back when I appreciated most movies instead of shitting on every single movie like a snob. There was a point in my life where I would tell you that Forrest Gump was my favorite movie. All the optimism and hope I had back then is in this character. I might be an obnoxious, miserable, snobby fuck-up, but for the love of God, let myself insert in a Japanese comic book, get the girl, and live a good life. Kobayashi is introduced in the manga as a transfer student. He's not in the same class as Yoshida and Yamada, but has an interest in Yoshida's appearance for a movie project. He later meets Yamada and they have a lot in common. They both have an interest in the drama club since she wants to be a screenwriter and he wants to be a filmmaker. They are just so goddamn cute together. I didn't really mind if Yoshida and Yamada became a ship, but I like these two so much more. Even Yoshida's friends think they would make a cute couple, but of course, Yoshida is an autistic bitch cunt about it. Yoshida is a bitch. She has most men and even some women who want her. She has options. She literally goes on a mental breakdown at the concept of Yamada and Kobayashi. Yamada and Kobayashi don't have as many options as Yoshida, so it's mean-spirited of her to try to sabotage their friendship. She even ruins Kobayashi and Yamada's drama club movie. Yoshida does spend most of the manga just being a total insecure cunt. She even tries to hook up Kobayashi with her friend Nakayama, who was the chick on the Strange Love OVA cover when Yoshida attempted to have a sex dream of her. Nakayama has a face that seems like she's sophisticated, but really she's just a stupid bitch. She wants to have the movie be about her and Izumi kissing. Yoshida makes Kobayashi go from director to cameraman in his own student movie. Eventually, she fires him, not caring that Yamada wants Kobayashi on the project. Fucking whore. Yamada and Kobayashi seem to like each other more every passing day. Kobayashi stops lusting over the stupid bimbo bitch Yoshida and falls for the homely Yamada. However, his insecurity gets to him and he doesn't know Yamada likes him back when she clearly does. So he sometimes gets nervous around Yoshida even if he truly likes Yamada way more. We got ourselves a love triangle in this manga and a lot of wacky shit happens. One of the more notable wacky things is when Yoshida rapes Kobayashi. I'm not kidding, that actually happened. He was passed out, drunk, so I guess it's not the most traumatizing type of rape, but it's still fucking rape. Yoshida is a rapist. She did this because she wants Yamada to be heartbroken by Kobayashi and blah blah blah, and this was never brought up again since Kobayashi never realized he was raped, but okay. Anyway, Yoshida confesses to Yamada and her classmates that she's a fag and blah blah blah, mental breakdown, blah blah blah. Yamada, while not a lesbian, still decides to be friends with Yoshida because Yamada values friendship. Yamada is just a goddamn ray of sunshine. Yamada and her mom let Yoshida hang at her place because Yoshida kind of has no family. Anyway, Kobayashi wants to confess to Yamada. It seems like it's going somewhere until he quickly mentions out of nowhere that he's moving away to America. Fucking plot device, cucking myself insert. Anyway, Yoshida goes on a bitch fit and runs away when Yamada fantasizes about Kobayashi. Speaking of fantasies, Yoshida has a lot of fucked up fantasies in this manga. It's to the point where she belongs in a psych ward. Yamada and Kobayashi kind of become boyfriend and girlfriend before the latter leaves, and that's the end of Kobayashi's arc in the whole manga. The manga goes on, friendship stories, runaway stories, and some more characters. The other characters never really interest me too much because I still thought the end of Kobayashi's arc was a cop-out. But whatever, I'm still going to finish the fucking manga, and Yoshida becomes an actress slash singer adored by thousands, even through the sight of Yamada still drives her wild. So wild that she almost risked her entire career by coming out publicly as lesbian. Yamada still cares about Yoshida as a friend, so they become friends again. Hey, Kobayashi comes back to visit, and he and Yamada are officially boyfriend and girlfriend. And the manga ends with Yoshida and Yamada taking a trip to America, but Yoshida still has some wacky perverted intentions with Yamada. The end. What a very lukewarm and basic ending. I feel like the ending should have been something more compelling. Maybe the ending could have been something a bit more tragic. Yoshida ruins her career by publicly confessing her love to Yamada on like stage or something, and she loses her fame and fortune, and she still gets rejected, but she grows as a character, she learns something. This ending, Yoshida learns absolutely fucking nothing. Perhaps the guy who made this manga was trying to set this up for a sequel, but there is no fucking sequel. Make a motherfucking sequel! Give me a conclusion! Give me an epilogue, motherfucker! War with Iran? How about war with Japan for not giving my manga a good fucking conclusion? You stupid fuck! I don't care that you made Dance, motherfucker. Give Strange Love a proper fucking conclusion, epilogue, whatever. Bring back Yamada, Yoshida, Kobayashi. Bring back Strange Love. Do it, motherfucker. Peace out, YouTube.